Hello and welcome back to This Week in New York City Transit. This week we sure do have a lot to talk about, so I think we should get right into things. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like to see more of these videos each week. To start off, let's talk about possibly the most important of this week's news. This past Wednesday, the MTA's Chief Financial Officer, Bob Foran, said that the MTA's current financial plan will require 4% fare increases every 2 years, starting next summer. This comes after Governor Hochul said on Monday that the new infrastructure package signed by Joe Biden had allowed the MTA to delay fare hikes at least 6 months. We've been saying this since 2017. We have been structurally out of balance every year since then. We've been saying we need additional recurring revenues coming in each year. Foran called delaying fare hikes a business decision because higher costs for public transportation could deter higher ridership. I do wonder if the MTA's congestion pricing plan, once finally underway, could lower the possibility of fare hikes in the near future. Sticking with news about the MTA and moving from bad to good news, the MTA is now testing out new wide aisle turnstiles at select stations. Some of you may remember in the previous video how I mentioned that the MTA was starting to upgrade their emergency gates to allow all riders to open them, helping some people with limited mobility. It seems like the MTA is continuing to improve the system to allow more riders with limited mobility to get around easier. The MTA has budgeted $25 million to install the new fare gates at over 200 stations within the next few years, beginning with Penn Station and Bowling Green in Manhattan, Suffolk Boulevard in Queens, and Flushing Avenue and Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn. These new fare gates are similar to those seen in other cities across the world, like London, Tokyo, and Toronto, and it really shows the MTA is attempting to modernize the subway system we all know and sometimes love. I just wonder if the MTA is going to replace all turnstiles with these fare gates at some point to help combat fare evasion. And now moving from the subway system to the Long Island Railroad, where we have a new station opening. This new station is named Elmont, and it is the LIRR's first new station in almost 50 years. The station opened for service to Hempstead Branch trains in the eastbound direction on Saturday, November 20th, which would be yesterday at the time of release for this video. The opening coincided with the New York Islanders' first home game at UBS Arena. Service at the station will be increased next summer when the westbound platform opens, and the station will begin full-time year-round service. MTA Acting Chair and CEO Janno Lieber said, "As New York continues its comeback, this beautiful, modern new station will provide our customers with the fastest, safest, and greenest way to get to the state-of-the-art UBS Arena. This station delivers amenities and conveniences that give customers the ability to enjoy New York Islanders games, concerts, and all of the fantastic events that will happen here, further incentivizing them to return to mass transit." When fully completed, the station will feature two 12-car-long platforms with canopies, elevators, help points, Wi-Fi, and more. And now, finally off of the MTA, we have the announcement of the PATH system, which is finally getting their fare system upgraded. PATH officials plan to spend about $100 million to convert the system over from the MTA's Metro card and their own SmartLink card over to a new contactless payment system. It's unknown whether this new system will be Omni or not. However, it is worth it to mention that in mid-2019, it was announced that there were ongoing negotiations with the MTA to implement Omni in the PATH system. It was announced that the new system will begin as a pilot program at select stations by mid-2023, and a full rollout would be implemented by the second half of 2023. In my opinion, I think most, if not all, systems in the tri-state area, whether they be bus systems like B-Line and NYC, or rail systems like the PATH and New Jersey Transit, should accept Omni as payment. This would allow people to use one form of payment across all of their journeys on public transportation, making it easier to transfer between the different systems. I'm not really a big fan of New Jersey Transit implementing their own fare card, but this is New York, where basically nothing transit related is coordinated properly. Thanks to all of you for tuning into this video. Tell me your thoughts on all of this in the comments section down below. Also, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. Have a nice day, everyone. Peace.